Today I want to share with you tips on how to hold myself accountable, and that means yourself. I'm just using the word myself because I have also had the same thoughts about how can I hold myself accountable to make sure that I am achieving what I want to achieve. Because what happens is we're so focused on making sure that we hold our teams accountable, our employees accountable, that sometimes we forget about what it is that we need to do to make sure that we are staying on top of the tasks and goals that we want to achieve. So this is why I am creating this video for you today. Hey, I'm Dr. Heather Williamson with the Transformation Group, and welcome back to the channel. All right, so today I have for you 5 tips on how you can hold yourself or myself accountable. And the first is to make sure that you write everything down. No matter how good that you think your brain is, you are probably going to forget something. And I know because I speak from experience. So make sure that you write everything down that it is that you want to achieve. And I share this because I write everything down. Everything that I need to accomplish, whether it's professional or personal, goes in my calendar. And this helps me stay focused because it is visual. I see it daily and it is right in front of me. So make sure that whatever method that you use, you are looking at it daily and it is visual for you because it will serve as a reminder and get you back on focusing on what it is that you want to accomplish. And also, it makes sure that you cross off whether you use checks or just cross through that task, but make sure that you do that because it will give you a sense of accomplishment because you will see yourself as being productive in working on holding yourself accountable to whatever task that you have identified for yourself. The second tip I have for you is to create short-term goals. Now, your short-term goals should actually be supporting and in alignment with whatever long-term goal that you have set for yourself, that you are wanting to achieve and that you are wanting to be held accountable for. So for instance, let's just say that you have a long-term goal of getting a promotion. So maybe your short-term goals could be something such as getting a professional certificate in something, or it could be maybe acquiring some leadership training or hiring a leadership coach like myself. So make sure that whatever short-term goals that you have, make sure that they are strategic and that you are planning for them. And what I mean by planning for them, make sure that you carve time out of your schedule because it needs to be written down, like I said before, and it needs to be scheduled into your daily calendar. And when you do this, you are giving yourself time to be able to accomplish it, and you are also being strategic in how you want to achieve that long-term goal of yours. So make sure that it is included in your schedule and that it is written down as an action step. So the third tip I have for you is to stay on top of your performance. So what I want you to actually be honest with yourself and make sure that you are honest when you ask yourself, am I achieving what it is that I want to achieve? Am I achieving that task? Am I achieving that goal? And if your performance is not what you want it to be and you're answering no, then you need to ask yourself why. What is preventing me from achieving that task or that goal? And this is where you have to be honest and realize that there are no excuses. The buck stops with you. You cannot blame another person because you have choices and you chose not to focus on that, or you didn't plan, you chose not to plan for it. If you're answering yes, fantastic. I am so excited for you because you are moving toward that direction of that goal that you want to achieve and you're holding yourself accountable. However, if you're answering no, this is maybe why you're watching this video. So make sure that you are honest, you accept responsibility for not achieving it, and then the next thing I want you to consider is identifying those obstacles that are preventing you from achieving that task or that objective. So what is it that you are, that's preventing you from overcoming that obstacle? And then I want you to think about that possible solution to overcoming that obstacle. What is going to help you be more proactive and achieve that success? And then once you identify that solution, then I want you to think about, all right, what it is that you need to do or that I need to do in order to achieve that goal or overcome that obstacle. And when you start thinking about that and those specific action steps that you need to take, that is where I want you to focus your attention on, because that will help lead you to accountability, personal accountability, and overall success. So when it comes to doing this, just make sure that you commit to being held accountable, because that's the bottom line here in this video, is committing to being held personally accountable for whatever it is that you are wanting to achieve. Now, the fourth tip I have for you is to recognize and reward. This is really important. So you have to acknowledge those small wins that you are achieving, such as scheduling and purchasing a professional certification program, or actually finding a leadership coach if you are wanting to be promoted. So these are small wins that you need to acknowledge, because they are going to lead you to that overall long-term goal that you are wanting to achieve. And also, it's a great motivator because you are seeing that success. So when it comes to recognizing and rewarding, also make sure that you are identifying rewards that are important to you, because this will also lead to your motivation. It will be that little kick in the butt that you are needing to be held accountable. So examples of personal rewards could be going to the beach for a day. That is one of mine. I am a beach girl, born in Clearwater, Florida, and I love the beach. So day trip to the beach is a great motivator for me. It could be maybe going to the park with your family, or it could be having a spa day, which is another one of my little motivators and rewards. So any of those would be great, or if these may not be yours, then that's fine. Think of some that are great rewards for yourself, and then do them. Schedule them in once you have achieved the goal that you are wanting to achieve. All right? So recognizing and rewarding yourself is key here. The fifth tip I have for you is to know your why. This is really important because you have to know why it is that you are wanting to achieve whatever goal that you want to achieve. So why is it important? Why is it something that you should even focus on? So when it comes to identifying your why, it also leads to your purpose. And this is important because if you do not have an answer for this, then this may be why you are making excuses into not working on that specific task or working towards achieving that goal, because it's not important. There is no why for you. There is no big why, and there is no significant purpose to achieving it. So maybe you need to refocus on what that why is for you, or maybe you need to clarify more on why it is that you want to achieve that specific goal. So take the time to do that. So let me recap real quickly for you the 5 tips on how to hold myself accountable, and this means yourself. The first is to write down everything, okay? The second is to create short-term goals that are going to lead to whatever big goal that it is that you want to work on or you want to achieve. The third is to stay on top of your performance. This is really key. The fourth is to recognize and reward. And the fifth is to know your why. All 5 of these steps are going to really help you in achieving your success and holding yourself accountable. All right? So with that, do make sure that you actually, if you like this video, please like it. If you are also wanting to subscribe to make sure that you don't miss out on any other weekly videos that I put out that are going to help you become a better boss, then hit that notification bell so you are reminded weekly. And then last but not least, really go out and be that boss that your people want to work for. And also leave a comment below on how you're doing on any one of these 5 tips on how to hold yourself accountable. And I would love to hear from you, and I would love to respond as well and really listen to what you guys are doing and get some insight from you. All right. So until next time, now go out and be that boss. Bye, guys.